In this problem, we were asked to find the equation of a function given its graph. Well, if we look at the picture, the asymptote is the x-axis, the positive x-axis, which tells me that c must be 0. So this has the standard shape of an exponential growth or decay, in this case a decay function. So we're dealing with basically this format. Now, to find out what either A or B must be, we're going to look at the 2 points we're given. Let's first of all note that the intercept is at 0, 1/2. So that tells me that f of 0 must equal 1/2. That's this point. Well, if f of 0 is 1/2, that means that f of 0, plugging 0 into this side, must equal b times a to the 0, and that must be 1/2. Well, a to the 0 is 1, so b must be 1/2. So that tells me that the function we're dealing with is f of x equals 1/2 times a to the x. Now we have to find out what a is. To find out what a is, we will use the other point that's given. The other point that's given, if we look at the graph carefully, has coordinates -2, 8. So that means that f of -2 must be 8. Well, if we look at the original function, f of -2 must be 1/2, that's b, times a, which I'm not sure of, to the -2, and that must equal 8. If we look at this equation, multiply both sides by 2, we have a to the -2 must equal 16. Now I have to find out what a is, so this is an exponential equation. If I look at a to the -2 equals 4 squared, or a to the -2 equals 1/4 to the -2, we see that a must be 1/4. Sometimes looking at an equation like this and just staring at it for a while, you can come up with the right value for a. So the final solution is, the function we are looking for is 1/2 times 1/4 to the x. The fact that this function is a decay function, the function is decreasing, it's decaying, tells me that the base a has to be less than 1.